Hello my scrappy friends, how are we all today? Happy International Scrapbooking Day. Weekend it kind of turns into. I have just dropped in real quick to do this little bit of a voiceover before I start creating. Traci has released the brand new Weekender collection this weekend. It's super fun. I love the extra bits and pieces. I have planned out some pages here. That's what this is. On Easter Monday, my family and I went for a drive a couple of hours away from home down to Collie and just enjoyed a day together on the road exploring. I had a bunch of photos that I wanted to scrapbook, and I'm going to do them in my traveler's notebook for this year. Now, in order for me to work out exactly what I needed to print, how I needed to print it, I've used some scrap paper here and come up with a bit of an idea of how I want to, like this one here is a full-size photo of exactly what pages I want to do and how I'm going to do them. I have got a bunch here of the stickers. This is sticker sheet 1, 2, and 3 from the main collection, and then I have also printed out a bunch of the digital elements from the kit. Now, I'm not sure exactly which part of the collection all of these cards are from, but I've got these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got those 8 3x4 cards. I've got this one traveler's notebook paper, one traveler's notebook signature, and then I have printed these 4 pattern papers at 5x8 to be full pages in my traveler's notebook. And then these are the photos that I've got. So I've got one pocket page here. It's going to go with this photo. And I've got these 2 photos. Then I've got, so these ones kind of all go together. So there's these 2 and this one are all from the same area. It's the quarry. And then I've got these 3 3x4s of my son climbing the wall, which is pretty funny. And then I've got this giant photo here of the beautiful mural on the dam. Absolutely stunning, it's gorgeous. And then I have got, so these were the first 2 photos I took there. My children in front of the dam as we walked up to the actual dam. And then my husband and I were having a conversation on the way up. I'm like, are those trees all dead or are they brown? And then like going brown for autumn, I'm like, nope, they're definitely going brown. He's like, no, we don't have trees that change color. I'm like, yes, we do. And so I snapped this photo and you can see all through here. I was like, see, I was right, you were wrong. And then I've got this one photo. This is the view as well. So I'm going to make that into, it's going to fold. So that's what I've got here. That's what I'm going to work on. That will probably be my next few projects for Traci Reed Designs. But I may also just bust these out real quick because I'm really excited to get playing. That is it for right now. I'm going to pop you on fast forward and get creating. All right, so I am back. I have decided that I'm going to start with like the first page that you're going to see in this part of the album. So it is the outside of the flip of the photo. I hope that makes sense. I'm working on a traveler's notebook pattern paper here, and I've got one of the 3x4 journal cards as well. I think I mentioned in the other bit that I just did live that I've just printed a whole bunch of stuff from all of the different kits. So if you want to know specifically where I got something, please do let me know. Otherwise, I know that I've used bits and pieces from all of the kits, but not so much the food one. Most of it is from the other 3 and the main kit. So you can see there I have spelled out the name of the place we went to, which is Collie. And these are the alphabets in the main collection. There are 3 colours. There is the pink, black, and I think the 3rd colour is blue. And you can see that I, on that sticker sheet I'd actually gone in and I had printed the titles of the places that I wanted to like actually title with where we were with these pink ones. After I did this page, I got a bit stuck and went back and I printed some more things. So I printed some more Traveller's Notebook papers, and because I used A4 paper, I had extra leftover space on one edge, so I've added in some extra bits and pieces I can use there, mostly labels and those kinds of things. And I also went in and got the black alphabets. Who remembers October Afternoon Mini Market alphabet stickers? They are some of my all-time absolute favourites. So I went in and I created my own, essentially, Mini Market alphas with the black version of these little stickers, and I'm in love. I love them so much. They are so awesome. Little tile stickers like the alpha stickers are some of my absolute favourites. So you will see those in my other videos as well. But I thought I would give you like how I got to making those. As you can see here, I'm just layering bits and pieces here. I started with the 3x4 card that I've cut into a tag shape with a die. Then I started with that frame that I cut and then decided I didn't want to cut, so stuck it back together and then I cut it again. And I'm just trying to work out how I want this to look. I want it to look balanced and even. I do want to add, there's so many fun things in this collection, so many. I've also, on that sheet with the titles in the pink alphas, I printed a bunch of the digital embellishments, which includes the camera that's on this page, and then that little heart that I was just playing with as well, which is one of the felt hearts. There's felt clouds on there, some of the ribbon and washi tape as well, and they are all printed onto sticker paper. So I'm just building my main cluster here, and I want to make sure that I've got my colours balanced. I like the mix of the different fonts, and yeah, so I'm just going to add in the date. Now I've got a few pages in and I've got so many photos to tell this one day story that I may fill up an album or half fill an album, so that'll be interesting to see where this ends up. I'm trying not to add too much dimension, but there are some things that just need a little bit of dimension. So yeah, when you are working on your pages, do you ever come across that dimension thing? I mean, most of us love some dimension. Do you find that if you're working on a particular project, you're aware of how much you're including, or you just go for it and you just store them however you store them? I do like to keep mine in albums. And I use the Citrus Twist Life Crafted albums, and yes, I have a rainbow of colours. So I've got the green camera there and I wanted to balance that colour, so I'm adding this green heart, and you can see I'm just layering that over pieces, and I'm really happy with how this has come together so far. I felt like that was a bit too much open space that didn't kind of feel right, so I'm just going to add in a floral. I am also testing some, I can't remember if I mentioned it before, testing some different paper to print on with this collection. So I was playing with the cut settings a little bit on my Cameo, and this first cut I didn't get a fantastic finish on everything, so you will see me trimming a few bits off where it didn't quite cut properly, but that is a me problem, not a product problem. So I'm going to leave it with just that one floral. I've got the page sitting next to me at the moment, and call that one done for now. And I'm going to work on my photo. So I have printed this as on an A4 page again, and I've scored at 5 inches across. So it is 5 inches, and then the folded bit is 4 and a quarter, I think, off the top of my head. So that's how big I printed it. It's 8 1/4 by whatever 5 plus 4 1/4 is 9 1/4. There you go. I used my paper trimmer that also has a scoring blade, and I've scored down there. I'm going to punch my holes in because I know that this is going to go straight into the album like that. And then I just need to stick this on the outside. Now, I don't know what I've done here. I did toy with the idea of chopping off the extra of the photo, but I didn't want to do that. So I'm going through my scraps actually, and where I trimmed down all of my Traveler's Notebook pattern papers, I have this one tiny little strip that has got the blue clouds and the yellow, and that's what I'm going to stick here. I'm just using my red line tape because I want to make sure it sticks. It is on the outside of a page protector, and that is the tiny little strip there of the two patterns, but it is just enough to add that interest to the right hand side border and cover up that little strip. I'm going to stick this one down. I'm going to use my red line tape for that as well, and then I'm going to call that done. Don't make you watch this because it's not that exciting. I do burnish that red line tape down properly just to make sure that it is stuck. I have only removed the left hand edge of the backing here, so I can make sure the placement's right, and then I'm going to remove the rest. So this collection is brand new to the store, like I said. It is 40% off this weekend, which also happens to coincide with International Scrapbooking Day. So make sure you pop over to the store. I'll link everything in the description box below. I have worked on a few more pages so far, so you will see those videos coming up. Make sure you head over to the blog post to see what all of the other girls have created. There is some absolutely stunning projects using this collection, and I cannot wait to dive back in and create some more with it. I hope you've enjoyed my share today. As always, thank you so much for choosing to spend your scrappy time with me. Whatever you're doing this International Scrapbooking Day, whether you are scrapbooking or not, I hope you are enjoying yourself or making memories or scrapbooking. And again, thank you so much for choosing to spend your scrappy time with me, and I will see you in my next video. Have a fantastic scrappy day, my friends.